There are really three key issues to focus on in the natural resource world right now. The first is clearly the tug of war on demand between Western world recession and China reopening. We really have to consider whether we're going into a hard landing, a soft landing, or any sort of landing with regards to a recession. And then we have to really look at the growth rate that you think that China is going to come out in terms of rebound coming from coming out of the COVID zero policy. The second issue really relies on supply. The discipline that we continue to see in terms of capital expenditure from the resource world is really, really locked in. I was just down at a conference in Houston in the oil and gas space, and that discipline is very, very apparent, not going to be let up. And even though there's some skepticism around that, that skepticism has been there for a number of years, but they have these companies have really, really held tightly to that discipline and are being rewarded for it. So we continue to think you're going to see a fair amount of that. And then the third thing is the valuation of the resource space. No matter how you look at it, the resource space is the cheapest in the entire sector, whether it's valuation, whether it's strength of balance sheet, dividend yields, free cash flow yields. And in fact, the oil and gas energy sector and the mining sector are really amongst the highest yielding sectors throughout the market. And you can see that in terms of ordinary dividends, special dividends, variables, and share buybacks. And so you put those three together, and we really think that we see wind at your back with regards to the resource space right now. I think the biggest risk continues to be Russia. Last year at this time, right after the invasion, commodity prices and resource equity prices reacted to the perceived shortage that was going to come out of energy, from materials, from agriculture, all out of Russia, and incorporated that risk into its price discovery. As the year went on, we got more and more comfortable with those supply concerns or supply surprises actually coming out of Russia. It was stronger than we thought. But right now, it seems to be that we're kind of overlooking that risk still exists and may get more severe as time goes on. And so that to us is certainly the biggest risk in the whole sector. And we follow that every single day and feel that it's something that could lead to a real spike across the spectrum with regards to commodity prices.